Good day. This is Tim Jerome. This presentation gives a short overview of earned value. This is only an introduction. Please come back for more details, other topics, and leave a comment or question. Your curiosity drives what will be shown on this channel. Earned value is a system of tools that allow us to capture analytical metrics for projects. The DOE Gold Card is a U.S. federal government collection of these analytical metrics. Now, they represent progress, status, and forecast. They also represent data, information, and reports. If you were to look up a definition of earned value, you'd find out that it means the measure of work performed expressed in terms of the budget authorized for that work. When we say progress, status, and forecast, we mean something very specific. Progress means work completed during a reported period. It's what happened yesterday. Status means current condition, including risks and issues. That's where we are today. And forecast is future scheduled work. That's where we expect to be going tomorrow. Before we talk about progress, status, and forecast, we need to start graphing the data that we're going to be collecting to track our schedule and budget. The first data point we need is planned value. This is the value of the planned work. It's the work that we're going to be completing throughout the project. And you notice this nice S-curve. This allows us to represent the work in a way that we can actually break it up by milestone. And you notice on the bottom, against our 3 milestones, we have a planned value 1, 2, and 3. It's a progressive or additive value. There's one last value at the end called BAC, or budgeted complete. That's my cost baseline. Now, what we want to do is talk about progress. What did we do? Okay. We spent $5,000 last week. Is that good? Bad? We don't know yet. We need to find out. So we need to capture some actuals. The first actual we're going to capture is actual cost. The actual costs incurred in completing work. You notice now we have a solid status line right after our second milestone. This represents the money we're spending, the receipts we're collecting, and the invoices we're paying, and all those details, so they're the cost of the project. Do you notice that sometimes it's above our plan, sometimes it's below our plan? To add to that, we document and capture our earned value. This is the work complete in terms of the planned work value. So we're able to actually now graph the planned value of the work, the actual money we spent, and the actual work completed. We can start talking about differences now, or variances. Cost variance, right? At our first milestone, we're looking at the money spent compared to the work complete, or the actual costs compared to the earned value. And that gives me my variance. It looks like I spent more money than work completed, so that's not good. If we look at our schedule variance, that's about a third of the way past our first milestone. We're comparing the actual work complete to the planned work complete, or our earned value to plan value. And it looks like our work is behind plan 2, which is not good either. Now we can say We're $500 over budget. That's our status. So with our analysis, we just took our data, which is our progress, and converted it into status, which is our information. We can say this is bad. Okay, this is called variance. Now, what we want is not just variance. We also want trending. Why? We want to forecast. We want to say, where are we going? If we don't change our behavior, we'll remain over budget. We can expect that, right? What we want to look at are things like, what's my revised total budget? What's my total project variance? How much do I need to spend to finish the project? We won't be talking about that today, but in future recordings, we're going to be looking at that. Now, how do we get to those values? It's called trends or patterns over time. You notice our nice cost curve and our nice effort curve, right? We have a yellow arrow that represents the slope or the trending of our data. And using that, I can move those arrows into the future, which gives me my forecast. And that dotted green line says this is the direction we expect to go. We hope you've enjoyed this very short introduction. If you did, subscribe to this channel, and in the comments section, tell us what you think and give us recommendations for any topics you'd like us to present. Thanks, and have a great day.